Hello ladies and gents, I am the Rev and this is Rebel Galaxy Outlaw and we are back with our playthrough. And in the last episode we had a couple of things left to do. We had the mixology quest, Mixmaster, and I already went and got the 10 Griot whiskey we needed, and I'll show you guys how to do that after we get to meet Marla. And this looks like a little bit different of a jump gate, and it is. It's an unstable jump gate. Now so far there's 2 levels of jump gates I've come across doing the missions. This first one, if you have a level 3 shield, which is what I currently have, we should be able to do it and not get damaged.
Autopilot disengaged by hostiles.
Oh, dude!
Inbound.
Look at that thing. Believe it or not, I know how to take these down. As you see, we got swarm turrets, photon turrets. Basically, you go after the turrets either in the front or the rear of the ship, then set yourself up behind it and unload. So far, that's been working pretty well. But this, we're just going to go full engines. Catch me if you can.
Looks like we got some uninvited company.
Oh, you got to catch me, son.
Destination reached.
Now you can do that always with...
A heretic is among us!
Level 2 or higher shield, or boost. And I've seen some comments about people wanting to know if you can target other people without going to that screen. You can.
Nothing left but dust.
But it's kind of random. Personally, and this holds true for Rebel Galaxy too. But when we're fighting things, right, if you stay in the center, the way everything comes in, it's going to kill you. So you're always going to want to be pushing out to the edges. I will do a strategy guide here soon enough where I go over that. Because, yeah, I've got this thing pretty much as geared up as possible. A few more hours of farming. So once we get to a station, I'll show you guys. But here's our unstable rift. So let's see if we make through without getting yoked up. First thing you want to do whenever you run one of those. Woohoo! Made it through undamaged. Now, discouragement's where we got to go for the mixologist dude. And that'll be from the Merlin one. We're in the right one now to go talk to Marla. But this one, which is what I would call the level 2, I have a level 3 shield and it jacked me up. So, depending on how long this mission takes, there we go. Okay, before we visit the bar, let's go hit the equipment bay real quick. So, we've got let's see, we'll start out with the components. I got my level 4, so 220 credits. Oh. Now, what I was trying to accomplish, I had the injection burner. You can see it's 35 GIs. Well, I thought if I put this the slower but longer burn on it, it would give me more power to my firepower, right? My laser cannons, things like that. But as you can see, it didn't. So, and then we go to the radar. I got the top end radar. I can't do anything really with the cargo hold. Enhanced tractor beam, jump drive. Now for defense, we've got the duranium armor. Only have the level 3 shield, because if you look at seconds of fire, linked fire goes to 25.7 if I go to the 4th one. Now I'm not sure, because the game is not detailed enough to tell me if I when we're flying and I put more energy into the weapons, if that will go longer. But what we got is, we've got, of course, our 4 hard cannons, and then we got a Trion accelerator, or 2 Trion accelerators, yeah. Because the tachyon gun's 123, and I could do that with the ion blaster, but the overall power, or overall DPS combined, 2 Trion accelerators do better. So that's what we're running with those. And then we got the swarm launchers, our 2 swarm launchers here. And I might buy a upgraded version of that, just because of the max payload. And surplus, we've got our that javelin. Now this javelin, that big ship I just showed you guys when we were jumping here, I haven't put that on and tried it against one of those big ships, but I am curious, because if it works, ooh doggy, you can make some serious credits going in and wiping stuff out. So, all right, let's go visit the bar and talk to our old friend.
Well, hell, Juno, you haven't changed a bit.
If that's your opening line, things must be pretty dire.
All right, you got me. Still, it's goddamn good to see you, even if things kind of have gone to shit for the Doublejacks.
I figured Ansel would have kept things ticking over. For a pirate, he was always pretty level-headed.
Well, maybe he would have if he'd had the chance, but Ansel isn't the man up top. He ain't even in the picture. Cops have him behind bars.
So who's behind the wheel?
Durgan. And I'm pretty sure he's the one made certain Ansel was put somewhere he couldn't interfere.
I have a hard time believing the DJs would just toe the line for Durgan. He was a nasty piece of work.
Not all of them, no. But you know what they say about a fish rotting from the head.
How many sane people have you got? What are you going to do about it? Because Durgan, Jesus.
Well, we are going to do something about it with your assistance, girl. That's why I need you to come back.
Marla, I want to help, but I left the Jacks. I'm not going back, and I got my own problems.
Well, not permanent, like. I just need you to fly along with me for a little while. Steer things the right way. And once we've got some support, we spring Ansel and put things back on the right track. Come on. For old time's sake.
Old time's sake, huh? Juno Markev, brought low by a cliche.
Sometimes the old ways are the best ways. I knew you'd do it. Meet me up at the den.
All right, Marla, get out of here.
I wonder where the den is. It's not far.
Destination reached.
Yes, yes. Fly on in. You're clear.
Okay. What if it's no flare available? What if we got any weapons by chance? Nope. Looks like it's just a repair bay.
Juno Markev. I didn't think I'd ever see your sorry ass again. Ain't you supposed to be living a quiet life on a goddamn farm somewhere, making babies and sitting barefoot by the fire?
Hey, shithead, ain't you supposed to be beaten to death by literally everyone who ever met you?
Oh, Juno, I missed our little conversations. But if you're back in this, you're back in 'cause I let you in. I'm the man at the top these days.
Pretty magnanimous of you, Durgan.
Girl, you're alive 'cause your mama wants it that way. But I swear to Jesus, if you cross me, your old mom may find herself disappointed in the outcome.
Piss off. Well, I think that went well.
Now that your memory's been refreshed as to what a piece of crap he is, let's get to doing something about it. First, you need to fly with the crew again. There's some med supplies we're trying to snag. Our stockpiles are shot and we can't get enough on the open market.
Sounds easy. What's the catch?
We'll never know until we hit it. There's a convoy passing through Merlin. They'll have an armed escort we'll have to peel off. We'll shake down the haulers, grab the meds, and then ghost on out of there.
All right, let's do it. Merlin, you said?
I'll send the rendezvous point your way. Good to have you on my wing again, Juno.
All right. Let's go get some. Hopefully we don't get too much, don't get the cops after us too much. There we go, Doctors Without Borders.
Autopilot disengaged by distress signal. Destination reached. Destination reached. Craft entering the area.
Oh, glad you can make it, Juno. That supply convoy should be passing right through here. Tuck yourself up behind some of these rocks, and when they show, we hit them.
You got it, Marla.
Craft inbound.
All right, there they are. Damn, they've got some frigates with them. We're gonna have to take them down or they'll slice us to bits. Double jacks? Let's do it.
Oh boy.
Let's mix it up.
So should I take a frigate or should I take... Yeah, I guess I'll just go after a frigate, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, we can shoot down, we can disarm the turrets, looks like. Or I can just blow the whole thing to hell. Let's take some of the small guys real quick.
Damn it!
Missile away.
Woo! Where you going there, big boy? Woohoo!
The frigates are down!
Yeah, I know, I blew them up.
No, no, no!
God damn it.
Red lights all over the board!
Well, you're just a dodging little mofo, aren't you?
Just a few more fighters left.
I almost got them all.
Shit! That's the fighter cover gone. All right, time to pry those supplies out of their hands. No need to kill them, they aren't stupid. Med transport? Heave to and disengage your cargo containers. No need for anyone else to get hurt.
Yes, ma'am. Just a minute. We're all civilians on board here.
This is Durgan, patched in from the den. Belay that. The Dulljack clan has a reputation to maintain. Mercy buys us nothing. Take out those transports and leave no survivors.
Durgan, there's no need. They're dropping the cargo. We let them run scared, and that does more than enough for our rep.
I don't remember asking your opinion. Juno, if you're back in this, time to prove it. Destroy those transports.
You don't have to do it, Juno. This ain't a dictatorship.
We'll go high road.
Med transport, you heard the lady. Drop it and fall back, and you can all go home today.
We're dropping those supplies now. Please, we're unarmed.
I'm glad you got my back, Juno. Let's crack open these containers and snag the med supplies.
Okay.
Hello, fellow traveler.
Gotcha.
I think that ought to do it. Let's roll back to the den.
There we go.
Nice pick.
Objective complete.
Here we go. Take as many as it lets us. if this has more medical supplies. Oh, you never know what they find out. Yep, more medical supplies, okay.
Well, that's the supplies offloaded. As long as Durgan doesn't sell them out from under us. Should keep the Jacks from dying of something stupid like the flu.
Glad to help, and you're right. We gotta get Durgan out of the big chair.
I've got a plan for that now that I've got somebody I can trust to back me. You, up for a little prison break?
Oh,
How
boy.
big of a prison are we talking?
Ansel was being held in a supermax in Montana, but since he's no troublemaker, I have it on good authority he's being moved to a lower security facility in Wyoming.
Still, a prison's a prison. How do we pry him out?
I've been working a few angles. I finally got my hands on a police heavy fighter in a uniform. The plan is, I pilot that into dock at the station. You cause a fuss outside, and while everybody's scrambling to deal with it, I pop Ansel out of lockup, and we all scoot out together. Now, I can't just drag Ansel back here. Durgan ain't gonna let go without a fight. So he's gonna have to lay low for a bit until we can make sure we can get Durgan out of the picture.
Simple plan, but a lot of ways it could go wrong.
Well, ain't there always?
Hell with it. I'm in.
I knew you would be. I'll meet you at the Canterville Belt. Things are sure gonna change around here. Hi there, take a seat.
Just passing through. Hey, what's the scuttlebutt around here?
You know, I did hear a rumor about something. Some old spacer came in, shooting his mouth off. You might want to take a look at these coordinates.
I appreciate it.
You know, so far I haven't come across a whole lot of any of that.
You've got your finger on the pulse around here. Any advice?
There's a lot of old Magnamine fields sprinkled around this system. Get too close and those suckers get attracted to your hull. Now, Smart Pilot might try to drag any hostiles through, especially if they're worse pilots.
I wondered if that's what that was. So you see right here, it says Jess's Den. It just does say Blackjack. But what's interesting, yeah, and there's no economy, which kind of sucks. Anyways, folks, when we come back, everything's undamaged. Oh, I'm good to go. All right. Let's see. We got Jailbreak. Help Marla break Ansel out of the Counterville Supermax in Montana. Or Mixmaster. We're going to do this one so that we can get him working on the next thing. I think we'll do Mixmaster because I've already got him 10 cases of grill whiskey. So we just got to go do this next. And as I was saying, that's up here. So that means I'll jump to Merlin and then we'll start the next episode there. So I can show you what happens when you go through a nasty wormhole. One of the jump gates when you don't have a level 4 shield. I would think anything under a level 3, it's probably going to blow you up. So anyways, folks, thank you so much for joining me today. As always, I am the Rev. Remember to hit that like button and jump on old social media, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Share the old video so we can get more eyes on this. More eyes we get on it, the better the game does, the sooner we'll get a new one. So please keep your heads down. All guns up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.